Hello everyone, it's time for a small studio tour. So this is the entrance of the studio. Before the studio was built, this used to be a garage. But we turned the garage into a studio/office space and a separate living room for the family. And the pictures that you see on screen now are the ones I took from the building process. And now, let's step into the finished result. Over here we have the area where we have some guitars, some drums, an acoustic guitar, a keyboard, and the desk with the monitors and stuff. But then also we have the vocal booth over here, where we record the vocals, clean vocals at least. This room is pretty soundproof, from sound spreading outside this room to the house, which is connected to. So to be able to record stuff in here and have some good acoustics, I've made a lot of these panels, which is like 10-12 centimeters thick. But then also at the back here in the corners, they are a bit thicker. I think they are 20 or 18 centimeter thick. They are placed on both sides, as you can see here. Let me move this here. So they are in the front corner of the room to dampen all the bass. And here inside, here's the vocal booth. It's pretty okay size. You could fit at least 2 or 3 people in here singing at the same time with one mic if you do some kind of choir singing. But yeah, it's not that super big. Some simple dampening here for the mid frequencies and high frequencies. And then we have some big dampening here behind with some acoustic panels, but also some mattresses and stuff. And then at the back there's some storage for stuff that needs to be stored in some way. So yeah, this is how it looks room wise. When it comes to light inside the studio, we have some different options here. We have both the turn this off first. So now, as you can see, we have only the ceiling lights, which is spotlights. Simple spotlights that can be adjustable. But then, if we turn these off, we have the Philips Hue light, which is like the more cozy kind of lighting. So they can be seen like at the back of the studio as well, but also behind the bigger acoustic panels in the front. In the vocal booth we have lighting here as well, so if we turn the spotlights off, then you get some kind of color-based lighting, which is cool to get some extra vibe of when you're recording some stuff. When it comes to monitors, we have these two, which is the Yamaha HS8, which is pretty flat in its frequency response. Super good for mixing, so you actually hear all the frequencies in a good way. Of course, you still need to have some dampening inside and some good room treatment to be able to hear all the frequencies in a good way. But this works really good for me. But also below here, there's a subwoofer. There's some big cables as well, or a lot of cables, so don't want to show that for too long, but that subwoofer is taking care of all the sub frequencies in the mix, which is good to hear in a better way when you're doing like electronic music and stuff. When it comes to computer, I use this one, the Mac Studio M1, which is some years old now. I think I bought it 2022, but it's a working horse, of course, and it does a lot of computing for me, which is super good. But of course, in the near future, maybe we need to upgrade, but it still works really good for me. When it comes to audio interface, we are using this one, the Universal Audio Apollo Twin X Mark II, which is a super good interface for the type of recording we're doing. We're doing mostly guitars, vocals, and all that kind of stuff, where you don't need too many mics inside the studio, which is good. When it comes to vocal mic, we are using this one, the Neumann TLM 103, the black edition. The mic is hooked up to a kind of stage box, pretty cheap one, I think. Bought it from Thomann. It has 4 inputs of mics, but also 4 inputs for the where you put your headphones and stuff. So it's going through the wall here, and then it's going around the walls back to the computer over here, where we get one cable for the headphones in, and also at the back, I don't know if you see it, but there's the input from the mic going straight in. So, but it's super nice to have this kind of connection box where you could hook up everything you need and then just plug it in at the computer afterwards. So it's nice. When it comes to guitars and bass that is in the studio at the moment, if we look at the guitar, it's a Schecter, I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but it's a Diamond series 6-string with EMG pickups. And when it comes to the bass, this is an Ibanez 5-string bass, super good for metal and rock, of course. Has some good finish on it as well. When it comes to keyboard, we are using this one inside the studio. So this is a complete S61 Mark II, I think, with illuminated keys and the display there, but I don't use the display that often. I often just hook it up to the computer and then play with it, because it has some good, like, real piano, I don't know the word, but they are like heavy to push, so you get the feeling of a real piano when you're playing it, which is nice. And when it comes to the drums, we are using this one, or these drums. So this is a Roland V-Drums TD17 KV2, which has one big snare, which is like sensitive in 3 zones, I think, and then pads for toms, 1 ride and 2 crashes, and 1 hi-hat, which is on a stand. And then we have some basic double pedals for the kick at the bottom. This drum set is used more for getting ideas into the songs that we're recording. As you can see, it's not taking up that much space, so it fits perfectly inside this little corner here of my studio. Behind me here we have a computer set up for the live stream event that we're having tonight on YouTube. So this is the camera angle that we're having when we go live, and of course Nando will be joining from USA as well. That was all from this little studio tour, so hope you found it interesting, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.